Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel where we cover all things film in Hollywood. Last night was the 95th annual Oscars. It was record-breaking and historical for so many moments. I'm so excited to get into this video. Let's go ahead and get started. So I want to begin with the international feature first. I made a separate video if you guys want to check that out about the winner. All Quiet on the Western Front. It's actually a movie that was filmed about the World War I in Germany. So congratulations to everyone in the cast and crew who did a phenomenal job on that movie. So Ke Huy Quan had a huge night. If you guys have been following his career, he started off with The Goonies, and he was an Encino Man, and now he's in Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, an Oscar winner. He says in this quote, "My journey started on a boat. I spent a year in a refugee camp, and somehow I ended up here on Hollywood's biggest stage." So he goes on to shout out his mom, who's 84 years old. He's like, "Look, Mom, I have an Oscar." And, he was encouraging everyone not to give up on their dreams. And, he said that this was his American dream. So congratulations to him. One of the best things I think about the Oscars is that the notable speeches, right? Like we see people who have been working their entire lives and really have overcome some huge obstacles and adversity in their lives. But once they, get on that stage, they're like, this was the pinnacle. This is the peak. It was all worth it. So congratulations to Ke. He did a phenomenal job in that movie. And here we have another, right? Just amazing actor. One of my favorites, Brendan Fraser. He won Best Actor for The Whale. Again, there's a separate video if you guys want to check that out on this channel. But just to see them together again, back when they were working as younger people, as kids in Encino Man, it's just really touching to see that full circle moment. Because Brendan Fraser, if you guys remember, or maybe you're familiar, but he stepped away from Hollywood for quite some time. He was really focusing on, his personal health. He talks openly about him being assaulted and groped by a high-level executive in Hollywood. And so just to see him come back and win big is phenomenal. Congratulations, Brendan. I can't wait to see what he does in the future. Next, we have Avatar, and they won Best Visual Effects. So Avatar, they also won broke so many records all over the globe, right, for their opening success. So congratulations to James Cameron and everyone who, cast and crew, but that makeup is phenomenal, and they always do a wonderful job. So congratulations to everyone who worked on Avatar. This was, again, another beautiful highlight that Ruth Carter becomes the first Black woman to win 2 Oscars. She is the only Black woman to have done so in the 95-year history of the Oscars. And she won for costume design for Black Panther, the first movie, and the sequel, Wakanda Forever. So congratulations to Ruth. Her costumes are beautiful. And I just, again, with Avatar and with Black Panther, they're so intricate. You could just see the love and the time and the dedication that, they've spent on these costume designs. So congratulations. You definitely earned it. One of my favorite highlights, of course, is Michelle Yeoh, because she is the first Asian woman to have won for Best Actress. And she was just overjoyed. She was saying how, this was for all the little girls and little boys who look like her. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you're past your prime. And, she has been in the business for a very, very, very long time. She was in, James Bond, and she was a Miss World contestant. She was in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon over 20 years ago. I remember watching that movie when I was a kid and just being in awe of, her martial artistry, right? Her martial arts skills. But yeah, she did a great job, and I'm so glad to see her get her flowers. And that's her mom in Malaysia. And her mom is just like surrounded by family and friends. And, they threw a big party in her honor. And there she is right there posing with her heart well-deserved Oscar. And I really love the fact that Halle Berry presented it to Michelle, because Halle Berry is the only other woman in color, and she won for Monsters Ball. But there's only 2 women of color in the 95 years of the Oscars that have won for Best Actress, Halle Berry and Michelle Yeoh last night. And then we have Jessica Chastain on the left, who is such a phenomenal actress, and she's a great ally. I mean, she's, advocated for Octavia Spencer, helping her get, paid a higher amount of what she's worth when they were in that movie The Help together. So just to see, Halle Berry pass that torch 21 years after she initially won for Monsters Ball was just a real treat and a highlight. And let's hope that it doesn't take another 21 years for another actress of color to win for Best Actress. But I'm glad to see all 3 of them together smiling. And this was the night, this was the moment that everybody was buzzing about, because Angela Bassett, who is one of my favorite actresses, you guys, she's phenomenal. When Jamie Lee Curtis won for Best Actress in the supporting role, people were saying, she didn't smile, she didn't do this, she didn't do that. But I saw in real time, I could see the heartbreak in her eyes, because Angela Bassett, to me, she should have gotten an Oscar 30 years ago when she played Tina Turner in 1993's What's Love Got to Do with It, among so many other things, right? And then you can see on the very left, Ariana DeBose, where, during her BAFTA dance, she's like, Angela Bassett did the thing. And I really thought that this was going to be the year that she would have won that. That would have been a perfect segue for our Ariana to read that Angela Bassett did the thing. And she always does. She always comes through and gives phenomenal performances. I mean, she was, trained at Yale University, and she's been acting for decades. But I really, really, truly didn't think that she was trying to be anything other than just her authentic self. And it's okay to be disappointed. It's okay to be sad. And I could see the heartbreak in her eyes. And my heart really goes out to her, and I really hope that she wins an Oscar soon, because she's more than deserving. And so, to have Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors show her love from the stage, and, they're like, hey, auntie, we love you. I thought that was a beautiful sentiment, just conveying that love and showing, support during that heartbreaking time for Angela. So I thought that was beautiful. Another highlight for me was Rihanna's performance. As you guys know, she's pregnant with her second child with A$AP Rocky. They have a son together. And she, came and she sang Lift Me Up, and she dedicated it to Chadwick Boseman, who we all miss from playing, Black Panther. And may he rest in peace. He passed away from colon cancer. But yeah, the couple, they're engaged and they're in love, and Rihanna's glowing, and she did a phenomenal job. So here we have, the three supporting actors and actresses, all winning individually in their category, right? And then we have, of course, Best Picture, which they won again, Michelle and Key, for their acting skills in Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. And this film, I looked it up, it is the most celebrated and decorated of all time. So they just did a complete sweep, and they won 7 awards total, but that's more than any other film in the Academy's history. So congratulations to everyone who worked on this film. You guys did a phenomenal job. Here we have Key, hugging Harrison Ford back with, the Indiana Jones movie when he was very little. And then again, full circle last night. I thought that was a beautiful sentiment. So I wanted to stop here, but drop down in the comments, let me know your favorite highlight, what you loved about the Oscars. I love the fashion, the speeches, the historical moments. And please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I will talk to you later. Take care. Bye.